Yeah, well, my name's Roy Kennedy. I was born in 1932, so that makes me 86 years of age. Born in Condobolin on the Lachlan River. Brought back to Ivanhoe, out to the scrub country, smaller town, and taken out onto a property where Dad was the actual manager of the back property of Marfield Station, called Carrara it was in those days. Dad went as a sheep and cattle drover then, and we moved around with him from town to town. You know, if I lived to 1,000 years of age, I'll always remember Marfield because the great times we had there. Like, I even went to school on Marfield. We had a travelling school teacher who used to travel around had an old car, and he'd come in and he'd do a fortnight at our place, and he'd move on to the next property and he'd work his way right around until he came back to us. His name was Alec Fraser, brilliant, very brilliant teacher he was. Living on Marfield was great because when the Second World War broke out, like, you just couldn't go in and buy what you wanted. You had to have, it was issued to you, and you had to have what they call a coupon book. Say if you wanted a couple of pounds of tea or flour or sugar, it'd be so much money, so many pounds, shillings and pence in those days. Say £2, 10 and 6 or something like that, with one coupon, see? Or you might want some butter, well that'd be 2 and 6 with a half a coupon, you know. And each child had a book, mother and fathers had a book, and each child had a book with so many coupons in them. And to get what you wanted, you had to have the coupon book. And when you run out of coupon, you had to wait till the next issue came. So it might take a while, you know. This was during the Second World War, when people were virtually starving around the cities, you know. They couldn't get food and stuff like that. A lot of them eating out of garbage cans. But we were living like kings out there on Marfield. And like we had cows to milk. Mum used to milk cows. Mum was a brilliant cook. She could make her own butter out of the milk and cream and stuff. And Dad was a good butcher. He could kill his own sheep when he felt like it, or kill a bullock whenever he wanted. So we always had plenty of meat, plenty of yeast bread and stuff like that. Mum used to do all the cooking previous to that in camp ovens. And then they put one of these big, Metis, I think, Metis stove, wood stove. Wow, should have seen Mum. Well, she went crazy, she cooked everything, you know. You know, the atmosphere was brilliant, you know. We'd get dust storms out there and love every minute of it. From one day to another was great, you know. We lived out there, peace and quiet. Anyway, I went out to Nacabo as a station hand, they used to call them then. And I stayed there for 2 years. So I saved up and I bought myself a motorbike. I said, I'm going to pull the pin or something, I'm leaving. He said, what? What are you going to do? I said, I'm going to work that out when I get to town. So I said, I'm going to hit the bright lights. He said, I said, you won't like that. He said, what are you going to do? I said, I'll go shearing for a while. I got enough money to buy myself a truck. So I started the carrying business then, you know, I was carting everything, wool, and I finished up with a mail run from Ivanhoe to Orcagna. That was all right, but there wasn't a great deal of money in it, for the roads were that rough, you know, and you wanted a new truck every 6 months. I finished up in Orcagna because I was getting a lot of work in Orcagna, carting wool from Orcagna to Broken Hill to the railway line, so. And that had a bitumen road halfway.